What's going on, RV world? This is Cam Hillier from Miller's RV in Baton Rouge, here to show you a product that is back and better than ever. Alright, so before I show you and tell you about what this is behind me, go ahead, like this video if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications so you can stay updated with the greatest that the RV industry has to offer. So behind me is the new 2024 Winnebago Vita 24p. So you say, well, what do you mean this is a new product? Well, it's brought back, like I said at the beginning of the video, back and so much better. So Winnebago made a Vita probably, I think the last year they made it was 2021. They stopped making it for a couple years to take a look at the product and upgrade some things. So now it's got all upgraded amenities. It's way prettier in the inside, and the exterior appeal is above and beyond. So now the Vita is, in a sense, they made it a little bit more simple because you don't have as many options to choose from. Now don't think that that means you're getting less. It means that instead the base is more. So you've got full body paint, hydraulic leveling jacks. Now you still have the option of a propane generator or a diesel generator. Of course, we order ours with the diesel, but they make it where those things like the full body paint and your leveling jacks, two really nice high dollar upgrades, are included in this. So you've already got the things that you want. So who is this RV for? So one, if you're just looking for a Vita, you're looking for something like this, it'll work great for you. But also, if you've seen the Winnebago View, we've got a great video on that you should check out. But if you've seen the Winnebago View, it's like, okay, this is just a little bit out of my price range, just a little bit more than what I want to spend, but I still want Winnebago, I still want a great quality product, and I want something that offers a lot of amenities. The Vita is for you. So the price difference, just a good rule of thumb between the View and the Vita, is going to be probably right around $20,000 difference. So it's a big difference in numbers. Now, so if you don't want to get quite up to what that View is, like I said, but you still want really good quality and great features that the Winnebago offers, the Vita's for you. So we're going to do a brief walk around the outside, and then we're going to show you all the cool things that it has in the inside. All right, so I'm around the back of the Vita now. Check out this paint job. So like I mentioned a second ago, this is full body paint. So that's going to come, you got two different colors. You got the color that we're standing by there, and this color here. So again, full body paint is a high dollar upgrade, but it keeps the value of your coach nice. It keeps your coach looking good for a really long time without as much maintenance, or even if you do the maintenance on a unit that doesn't have full body paint, in time the elements are just going to take a number on. It's going to fade. You're going to have decals peel. Now whether that happens in 4 years or it happens in 14 just depends on exactly how you keep it, but it happening is kind of inevitable. So with the full body paint, you've got a beautiful coach. It's going to look good now, and it's going to look good 10 years from now. So I really like this paint style. I don't know if any of you like sneakerheads out there, but this is like the Jordan 3s. It's what it looks like to me. I think it's pretty sleek. They also have another color that is going to be like white and silver kind of. That I think is really cool. So same style paint job here. Now I wanted to highlight the storage that's on the exterior of this Vita. So you don't have much storage on the entry door side, but you got a big storage compartment here, and then underneath the big slide, you've got a huge storage compartment here. So on any Class C, especially a Class C that's on the Sprinter chassis, the storage that you have is limited. There's no way around it. It's going to be limited. But with the Vita, I really like that you have two big storage compartments. Like I said, you don't really have anything on that other side. So you have a lot of storage here, and then the interior, there are a couple really nice hidden spots where you can store things. So like I said, I just want to give a brief rundown of the outside. We're going to flip over to the inside, and I'll just mention that, of course, we have slide toppers that are above this slide. Again, that's an upgrade that helps keep your RV nice for a long time. And then on the entry door side, you have a big 15-foot awning. So let's go check out the inside. You can see how beautiful this coach really is. All right, so on the entry door side now, you can kind of see the line down here, this beautiful paint job. I can't say enough about the full body paint. It's beautiful to me. Also, you've got an electric step here. I like it. Makes it easier to get out. Get in and out. And then also this here, so as I mentioned, you don't have any storage that's on the entry door side, but you've got your propane tank here, and then your pump, your hydraulic pump for your leveling jacks. Really beautiful, big time 15-foot awning here, and just a streamlined design. So I really like it, and I think you're gonna like the inside even more. All right, so I'm inside the Vita now, and you can tell it's absolutely beautiful in here. Really light colors, so it feels really open. A lot of natural light from the windows. And of course, you've got the linoleum floors, beautiful flooring in here too. So I really like it. At first look, very beautiful. So like I mentioned on the outside, you've got two exterior colors to choose from, both full body paint. The interior is just this one color. So Very light. If your light's not your thing, then this may not be the right coach for you. But I'm a fan of it. It kind of makes the whole space feel bigger. At 25.5 feet, the more roomier it feels to me, the better. So a couple of things to dive into or to talk about before we actually dive into this coach is just going to be what separates it from some of the competitors. So as far as quality goes, you've still got a Winnebago brand quality. So when you compare it to even in the same brand, the View's going to be more expensive, definitely. And it's got a couple things that they do nicer, which of course it will be. It's going to be $20,000 more expensive. So of course there are going to be some things that are a little bit nicer on the View, but don't think that because this is less expensive than the View that they outsource quality. The quality is still there. So if you look at any of your cushions on this Vita, they're all made in-house. You can find a part number on each one, so if you ever have to replace them, you can without a problem. Also, even when you look at the refrigerator is the exact same 12-volt refrigerator that you have on the View. So it's a 10 cubic foot fridge, same thing that you have on the View. Same with the chassis up front. So you've got the adaptive cruise control, you've got the big screen on the Mercedes chassis instead of the smaller screen that makes the chassis a little bit cheaper. So like I said, the quality and the appliances are really all pretty much the same. So the quality they did not skimp on. They just did a couple things a little bit more different to make it at a different price point for you. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this kitchen area. Big highlight for me. Okay, so looking at the kitchen area now, you can see you've got tons of countertop space here. I absolutely love that. Now, you're gonna have the standard 3-burner stovetop on here, so 3-burner gas burners. Below you've got the convection microwave. As I mentioned a second ago, this is going to be the same exact microwave that's on your Winnebago View. So still a fantastic quality Greystone microwave there. I actually really like the cabinets on this. I think I like the space of the cabinets more on the Vita than I do on the View, and actually more than a lot of the other Class C's that I've seen. So I really like about these, and this all extends into one. What I really like about the shelving that you have in this cabinet, and it's the same way that it goes in here, is actually movable shelving. So you can see it actually basically you push in the tabs and you can change the level of this. So it's not just, you know, a built-in shelf that's stuck, and if you can't fit in there, well, you know, too bad. Maybe turn it sideways or find somewhere else to put it. You can move this down to this low, or you can move it up to that high. So you can store really whatever you want in this space, and you can kind of change it and adapt it to make it work for you. Now, to the right, this is going to be your main clothing storage space here. So you can see that there's shelves in here. Again, you can use the shelves if you want. If not, you can pull the shelves out, and you've got hanging rods on both of these cabinets here. So very versatile. You can use it as you wish and make it yours. So looking to the sink, so you've got a double sink here, so very deep sink as well, which I like. So very deep sink. You've got the head on this faucet that will pull out, so you can spray it, wash dishes, you know, spray the dog if you need to. But yeah, I like that. I love a big sink. It helps. I like to cook whenever I can, so it does a good job for me. Now underneath here, you've got a lit cabinet space where you can put soap or even some spices, things like that. And then beneath, you've got more drawers. So 3 drawers here, and then a big cabinet space here where you can even put pots, pans, paper towels, whatever you see fit. Again, going on, more storage space here. I love the countertop space that you have here. So I mentioned that it's very big, one of the biggest countertop spaces on a Sprinter C that I've seen. Very comparable to the 24D Winnebago View counter space. Maybe a little bit more, but it definitely doesn't look like less. Also, you've got a smart TV here, so that's a great function. As you can see, I just pulled this out here. So man, they put these everywhere. You've got another shelf in here that you can change the level on. So again, all the well, I should say a lot of the cabinets in here you can just customize to make it fit exactly how you're going to camp. Now you've got your roof access port that's here, that's pre-drilled for you to add like a Wi-Fi booster or a cell booster, whatever you need. Then also you've got USB and 12-volt plugs, as well as your 110, your cable hookups there. So close that back, and now we're going to jump over. So I talked a little bit about the fridge, but I want to show you that again, as well as the dinette that we have here. Okay, so I'm over on the dinette now. So I mentioned a second ago, you have a lot of natural light in this coach, which is a big plus, and it kind of accents the light interior colors as well. So I like that. Also, this table, I've noticed that a lot of, I know Winnebago, I know some of the other manufacturers have started doing this as well for the last couple of years. that your dinette table no longer has like that swing out leg that gets in the way of everything. You hit it with your foot, you hit it with your knee, and kind of, you know, makes you maybe say a bad word. This, it's all operated from back here. So we can loosen the latch that's here and then push this down and make it into a bed. But again, there's no leg that I'm going to hit my knee on, or that, you know, my dog's going to break or anything like that. So beautiful, beautiful upholstery and beautiful little tabletop here. You've got 110 and USB plugs there, as well as your 12 volt if you want to do something bigger. And then in here you've got your window shades that you can see back there. Of course, one of Winnebago owners' manuals. So I mentioned the fridge. This is the same fridge you have on the Winnebago View. So they did not skimp on quality, did not cut the name brand out of it. 10 cubic foot fridge and freezer, 12 volt compressor driven. So when I'm saying this thing cools quick, it cools quick. Now, I love this pantry space that's here. On a small 25.5 foot camper, sometimes pantry space is the first thing to go. This, you have legit pantry space on the top, or on the bottom and top. And like I said, they put this everywhere. You can change the level of these as well. So if you don't need one, hey, you can pull it out. You can put your wine bottles there, or different spices, whatever you see fit. I really like that that's all adjustable. It makes it where it's unique to everyone who uses it, and you're not set, you know, at whatever just comes with the thing. And of course, you've got your travel locks here that keep these from sliding out whenever you're camping, or I'm sorry, whenever you're traveling. Air condition control here, so it's going to be a 15,000 BTU ducted AC. So in the bedroom area now, you can see that this is a thick mattress here. So this is the Winnebago WinSleep technology. So I've talked about it in some of our other videos. Winnebago has put a lot of money into studying sleep and things that make their campers more comfortable for people who spend a long time in it, or just people who have, you know, more sensitive backs and things like that. So this is really, really comfortable memory foam technology. They didn't just throw a cheap mattress in here and say, hey, you know, that'll get the job done. That's the cheapest way. Let's do it. It's a very comfortable mattress. So in this far corner here, you've got it hooked up, a cable hookup as well as a 110 hookup, so you can mount a TV in the stud here. So you can have a TV in the bedroom as well if you didn't feel like kind of watching at a strange angle for the living room TV. So to my right, we've got the bathroom area here. So we're going to swivel around so you can see this bathroom area. It's going to kind of give hints of what the 26T Mini Winnie has. Dude. Okay, so I'm in the bathroom area now. So I mentioned that it's going to be very similar to what the 26T has, the Mini Winnie, if you watched our video on that. So the door here, instead of like an angled door that closes off the space a little bit, you've got the 90-degree fold door. So it comes here and latches off there. So when you're inside, it makes the bathroom feel like a whole room in itself. Really roomy and very spacious. We also have a good sized sink here. Never going to be too big in the bathroom of a smaller size Class C like this. But a highlight for me, this is a porcelain toilet. That's a very nice feature to have that a lot of comparable, well, I say comparable, a lot of competing products are not going to have a porcelain toilet. They're going to have a plastic toilet. So in your shower here, it's got the same Nautilus shower curtain that you have in the Winnebago View and some of the other models. So it's where it's a built-in squeegee. So whenever you release this, it squeegees the water off. It's not going to mildew. It's not going to mold. Now I've got a 12-volt fan above me as well. It's going to help air out the bathroom whenever after you shower, or if you just want to help get a little bit extra airflow. So really, really nice in the bathroom. And actually, they already have you a little towel paper holder. I know sometimes they don't put towel paper holders on new RVs, so that's nice. And actually, medicine cabinet here in the corner, not bad. And then underneath your sink, you've got a little bit more storage there. So, pretty decent bathroom. I like the porcelain toilet. The shower's a good size for me. It's a little bit crammed for me like this. So not super, super spacious here, but we'll get the job done for me without a problem. So we're going to go ahead and check out the front and summarize this new Vita for you. So I'm in the front of this Vita now, and we're going to wrap this thing up, but I could not do that without highlighting the bed area here. So kind of a normal overcab sleeping area if you look at it at first, but you do have a couple cool things here. So of course you've got your plugs in the back there, the 110, the 12 volt, blah, blah, blah. That's boring. But check out the storage that you have here. So you actually have built-in storage on this side of the bed, which is probably where you put your pillow anyway. So it's not quite as cushioned as the rest of this, but you get added storage. So fantastic little hidden storage space there. Now, you also see that you've got the little seat boosters here. If you watched our video on the View, I want to say we talked about that as well. So of course, both these chairs will swivel, and then you put these boosters up to kind of make it where you're sitting closer to eye level with everyone else. Your knees aren't in your chest. So that makes that a lot more comfortable. And again, before we wrap up, I also just want to point out how nice all the components are on this. I talked about it. They're not skimping out on components. So you've got EQ hydraulic leveling jacks. It's the same thing that you have on the Winnebago View. So top of the line, push button leveling. So this thing's ready to camp for you. It's got all the things that you want to use. And even if you can see this chassis, like I said, they're not skimping on the chassis either. You can get a cheaper version of this Mercedes chassis. This Vita does not have it. It's got the adaptive cruise control. It's got the big radio. It's got the Sirius XM. It's got everything that you want. So is this right for you? We'd love to chat with you and figure out. If you want the View and you're dead set on the View, go for it. Go for it, make your heart happy. But if the View is just a little bit out of the price range, like, hey, I want to be a little more economic based, but I want something really nice, this Vita could be right up your alley. So instead, before you ask the price and get mad at us for not telling you, I don't want to give you a price that we've lowered and then you can maybe get an even better deal. So check out the link below. We'll link all of our units, all of our inventory, and you can check out the current pricing on this Vita. Guys, we appreciate you stopping by, and as always, enjoy the journey. Hey there, thanks for watching this video. So we want to remind you again to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your post notifications so we can keep you updated with the best that the RV industry has to offer. If you want to stick around and watch some more videos, we've got a link for 2 videos here. So we'd love for you to stay and look at that. And if there's anything else that you want us to do videos on, leave comments. Thanks guys, enjoy the journey.